Hello there. Our brush tonight is my 24mm purple swirl from Maggard razors, Plisson type synthetic, and to me it's reminiscent of the Persian jar type shape from Simpson. We're going to set this here and let it soak up some water. Our soap tonight is Tabac with this lovely lid made for me by 782 Sir Brian. Just fantastic sapele wood, beautiful lid, fits the Tabac container perfectly. And we're going to go ahead and move down and anyway, first let's introduce the razor. Should know by the title, the Rolls razor. These were made between 1920s and the 1950s. They're British made. We're going to go ahead and move down and I'll show you kind of how they work a little bit. You guys know that I recently, if you've been watching my videos, I recently did a hone on this blade. Let's move it like this so that you can see it. And it comes in a case. But I recently did a hone on this blade. And the case, if you see here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little guy with what appears to be an anvil or something like. And then the back side has the Rolls razor. And these are important because on this one, when you open it up, well, I dropped it. I hate that because I could have broke that. But anyway, when you open it up, this side, the side with the anvil on it, has a hone. Now I don't use this hone. It's not quite fine enough to get the job done on its own. But the other side that has the rolls on it is your handle here comes out of here, and we're going to take that out. But the other side is a leather strap, and you take this handle and if you look at it, okay, I'll push it and it trails just like you would if you were to strap a blade. And then if I pull it, see it flips. It's hard to keep it, to be smooth with it and use the amount of pressure that I need to use to strap it and keep it in the picture so that you can see. But the reason it's important that you know which side you're removing, because if I flip this over and I'm using this hone side, when I move this contraption, it's edge leading instead of edge trailing like it is here on the strap. And you would take this, and I just do it like that, and you take the blade and pull it out. Let me set this back over here out of the way. And then if you look at it, the blade has a little safety bar kind of deal, like most safety razors, and it moves back and forth when you strap it or hone it so that the edge contacts the hone or the strap. If you look, the backside Rolls razor made in England, there's a hole there that's where it sits on that pin there in the box that it comes in, and you have a handle, and it turns here. And what you do is you take this handle and you put it so that it covers this hole. Then you tighten down the handle. I need to get it out. I'm finicky and I want it absolutely dead center, so it needs to move over some. But you just tighten that down. And you have a little single edge razor. So we're going to go ahead and reposition the camera and start loading up the Tabac. Love me some Tabac. Really fantastic shaving soap. Really very nice. There are people that fault this soap because they don't like the scent, but they can't fault performance. It's just fantastic. And the scent, in my opinion, is the same. Absolutely fabulous soap. And that's probably way more than enough to load a brush with. But you guys know me, and I like to load it like I've got 1,000 pounds of it and need to get rid of it. I like to load the snot out of a brush. I think a lot of problems with lathering can be attributed in a lot of times to lack of product. I'm using my Maria Arm Through the Fire Fine Craft lather bowl, custom made for North America's Best Wet Shavers Club Facebook club. You can see North America here at the bottom of the bowl. Just an absolutely lovely shaving bowl. Really wonderful job by Maria. Just a beautiful, beautiful purpose-made shaving bowl. And I will cherish it, not only because Maria made it, and you need to understand that I looked at her bowls for a long, long time and wanted one, just didn't ever pull the trigger, but also because it's North America's Best Wet Shavers Club, and there are people on that page that are just really, in my opinion, I consider them really, really good friends, and really glad to have this bowl. All right, let's move on up. Lovely. All right. I love the Plissane style knots in these Maggard brushes. The Plissane knot is one of my very favorites. There's a difference in this knot though. This knot is much denser, and you can feel it in the brush when you move it across your face. Feels softness wise, just like a standard Plisson knot to me. I can't tell any difference there. But the way that it displays and the density, I can feel a difference in that. And they're really wonderful brushes. So here we go. Lovely. Still not quite as sharp as my straights, but that might be attributed to angle. But that's a really nice shape. Much nicer shave than honing it on the hone in the contraption there. That's very nice. Lovely. All right. Oh yeah. One of the things I've noticed about it, you see how much lather's there? It doesn't clog up like a standard DE. It acts just like a straight. You can, and the lather just piles up on the blade and you're fine. I'm going to add just a bit more water to that lather because I think it could benefit from it. Stand by. I think it could benefit from it. If you guys watch me, you know that I generally prefer a much wetter lather. That's just kind of my preference. Lovely. I could actually put a little more water in there. It wouldn't hurt my feelings any. That's better. I can feel on my face when I put a lather on my face, whether or not I would like to have a little more water in the lather. At first pass, I thought, well, I'll just go with it. That's just absolutely really, really smooth. On that upward pass. Fantastic. The one thing about this razor I'd have to be real careful with is because it handles more like an SE or even a DE. I can end up pushing, using a bit of pressure. Which is not good technique, so I have to watch that. Just like I would with any other razors. For some reason, a straight razor, and that's so slick. For some reason, a straight razor, I almost instinctively use a light touch. I've never really had an issue, but like maybe once or twice with a straight razor where I used any kind of pressure on it, or with it rather. Lovely. And I don't know why they did. Excuse me a moment. Use Caressed'ane. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Not a Frenchman. This is Le Sauvignon de Moulin. It's a balm, and a really good one, actually, better than anything else that I've used. And I just want to, I don't always do this, but I put a little too much on. Usually one squirt. Takes care of everything and doesn't leave any excess, but for some reason tonight, maybe because my face was wetter, I don't know. Well, I added a bit of moisture and it almost disappeared. So, but I find that to be a really good balm. It really feels very good on the face. Let me dry my face real quick. I don't use one very often, but when I need one, that's absolutely a fantastic one. And I'm gonna top it off with English leather. I think the leather notes and the vetiver notes in this aftershave smell absolutely fantastic and go really well, I think, with things like Tabac It's lovely. A lot of the older school type shaving soaps. Just lovely stuff. All right. God bless you. Thank you for coming along for the ride. That's the Rolls Post Home. Good shave. Later.